Hello everyone, welcome to Europa Universalis IV, and this is hopefully going to be the start of a new series. If you're seeing this video, then that means I actually decided to upload it and I didn't screw up majorly down the road. But I tried to do a series like this before about the new expansion pack Common Sense, and I failed miserably, so I'm going to try again. Changes in Common Sense include more provinces in Italy. There's a new tag called Lucca and a new tag called Montferrat. Sardinia is 2 provinces instead of 1. Sicily is 3 provinces instead of 2. Some more provinces in the Balkans over here. We've got a few more provinces in Iberia. Memel is no longer square. Lithuania no longer borders Riga. Occasionally you'll see a province that's changed shape slightly, so there's that. Fort changes, subject interaction. Ardalan now starts as vassal of the Timurids. Hormuz is now a playable country, just tiny island. They have national ideas though, generic. Along with some other countries' unique national ideas, now we have Somali ideas for War Sangali, Marahan, and Adal. And we've also got Pegu ideas, Arakan ideas, Manipur ideas, Sadia, Champa ideas, and Lana ideas. So that's pretty cool. I also believe there's Thuringian ideas, but I can never find Thuringia on this map. Maybe it doesn't exist at the start of the game, but anyway. We're not going to be playing them today. We're not going to be playing any of those countries today because we're actually going to be playing a different country. And I've already played as Ming, so that's not going to be who we play as, but I'm going to start as Ming. And there's a bug with Iron Man mode right now where the de-Iron Mans, so we're just going to go ahead and start the game without Iron Man, just to save ourselves from the auto-saving. I don't really plan on getting any achievements in this run, but I do want to get started on it, because this is something I've really been looking forward to doing. And the thing is, the first time I tried this, I think what really made me fail horribly was the fact that I made Ming lose the Mandate of Heaven. And, okay, they're already hostile. Cochin is already hostile. Oirat already rivaled me. I'm going to also insult Korea. They're friendly. I don't want them to be friendly. Yeah, we want them. Now we don't want to have like a lot of power projection. We do want to have high legitimacy because, again, we don't want Ming to lose the Mandate of Heaven. What killed me last time was that I actually won an independence war versus Ming, and I get killed by rebels. So we're not going to let that happen again. Alright, now I'm just going to disband these guys individually, and then merge and disband. So, Ming has absolutely no army, and we're not going to release Dali either, because Dali is quite powerful. No. And no. I want to make sure I insult these guys. Khmer is friendly. Anybody else friendly with me? Lanshan. I'm going to insult all of them. Chagatai, declare war on Yarkand. Lana is also friendly. I want to make sure I insult all of them because I don't want Ming getting any allies. Senwi, also friendly. Mongyang, friendly. Kam, not friendly. Utsang, friendly. Ava, friendly. Just gotta make sure of this, guys. Don't want any rebels. Just lose 5 prestige. Okay, Arakan, not friendly. Anybody else friendly? I don't care about Manipur. Okay. Ligor, Malacca, none of these guys are friendly. Ayutthaya rivaled me somehow. I don't know. I don't know how, but they did. Japan. Japan friendly. Insult. It seems to me that insulting people might change people's opinion of you. That kind of is interesting. I'm very curious to see. Okay, so I'm just going to start creating subjects. So we don't want to create Dali because they're quite powerful, and they also take some of E's provinces, and E I want to be an ally for a while if that's possible. Okay, release you. Release Ning. No, release Min first, because Min is going to get some of Ning's cores, I believe. Yeah, two of them. Alright, don't release Chu, because they get one of the provinces we're going to get. By the way, if you haven't figured this out, we're going to play as Miao. Kuyang, Hmong, Bozo, Zhanchang. So E is fine. Yeah, these are the 3 provinces we get. C, I don't want to release right now. Shu, I definitely want to release. And now C, we can release, and they're not too powerful. We don't want there to be a super dominant power here, although Wu is always a dominant power, because they get some really high base tax provinces, and there's really no way to defend against that, to be honest. Shun, now let's release Qin first, because I think Qin gets a few cores of Shun. Yep. 2. Alright. And there is this unified China casus belli that they added. I'm not exactly sure what it does, and unfortunately Miao does not get access to this casus belli. Release Jin as well. Now we're going to release Shun. Then we're going to release Huai, and then we're going to release Miao and play as Miao. Alright, so Ming has not lost the Mandate of Heaven, which means they won't have all these rebel problems. Now let's just see how things pan out. I think we're probably going to want to create an army for our nation. Religious sacrifices is going to be pretty good, but I don't have a very skilled administrator. Kong is our dynasty. So, is there anything we can do right now? No. Just let it start. After the first month, oh, look at this. Alright, E is friendly. Alright, Shu. Shu is always a good ally, in my opinion. Alright, who else? Who else? Tang is friendly. Oh, and I've got an error. Not a particularly good one. Ning is friendly. Changsheng, I don't want an alliance with Changsheng. Min. Yeah, I'll accept an alliance from Min. I'm at 3 out of 4. They can't set rivals. Oh, dang it, man. I really wanted a ruler like that. But at least I don't get the She dynasty. We do get unique ideas. Let's solidify this relationship with E. Let's form an alliance with Wu. Usually I don't like Wu because they're just annoying. Everybody's offered me royal marriage. Actually, I will solidify the relationship with Shu. Maybe that's not going to be a good one, but a good thing to do. Okay, now, this is interesting. This is a princedom, and this is a duchy. I'm a duchy as well. I think what it has to do with is religions. Because Mao and Yi are both animist, whereas the other Chinese states are Confucian. See, these are all princedoms. Yeah. Alright, so we've got our diplomatic map mode. right? Ally with Yi, Shu, Min, and Wu. And looks like all of these vassals are going to be rebellious. Oh, jeez, that's not good. Yeah, lose the money, I suppose. I think all of these vassals... Okay, yep. Human, of course. That's me. Alright, yep. All of them are rebellious. And, of course, all the neighbors hate them. Good. Neutral. All the daimyos. Doesn't matter the daimyos. But now we're just going to go on speed 5, because we got to wait for this truce to run out. Oh yeah, but we do have to build up a military. Just all infantry. That's all I can afford. But what's really interesting is that we do have a gold province, and it's our capital, so it's going to be less expensive to build up. And I think I'm going to go ahead and focus on military, even though that really kind of hinders our administrative. And we do have the Chinese advisor portraits, or East Asian advisor portraits, just so you guys know. So if we spend just a little bit of diplomatic power, we can actually substantially increase our income right here. 0.73 per month. Do it. Let's see, look at that. That's so much. That's so good. I'm just going to spend, like, until I think what I'm going to do is, until I get 10 production on this province, until that, I'm going to just use all my diplomatic power to raise production, because it's just going to give me so much money. And I'll be able to support so many, such a huge army and stuff. Should we get a general? I suppose so. Okay, not too good, but can't really expect anything from having 0.0 military or army tradition. So as for our unique ideas, we've got less fort maintenance, more goods produced. So we're gonna make some serious dosh playing as Miao. Plus 2 tolerance of the true faith, pretty good. -1 unrest, 10% morale of armies, +1 yearly prestige, -10% stability cost, +1% or +1 attrition for enemies, +10% infantry combat ability, and +15% manpower modifier. So actually I think this is overall a pretty solid idea set. See, because normally the +10% morale of armies is not great. You know, France has +20%, that's their elan. And there are a lot of countries that have a +10% morale of armies. But I think the +10% morale combined with that infantry combat ability, I think it's going to make us fight very well. So we'll have to see. We'll definitely have to see. We got some more diplomatic points, so let's increase our incomes even more. Going to be making over 4 ducats a month now. Yes, 4.23. How amazing is that, guys? That is so good. I think Miao is now, just because of the development, I think Miao is now just a super powerful Chinese miner. The only problem is going to be inflation, so economic might have to be one of our first idea groups. I'd say probably second. So, let's go ahead and get the stability cost guy. We don't need the missionary strength. Might as well make it cheaper to increase stability should we ever need to. Okay, lose 10 prestige or gain 2 unrest. Let's gain the unrest. And our truce runs out when? 1450. Okay, cool. So this is good. I'm just wondering when my friends here will want to declare war. I do want to be the one to declare war, so I will fabricate a claim on which one is higher development. Actually, I'm going to have to pay attention to cost to convert. So the higher development one is actually not what I want. They already have low enough development, Ming as a whole, so I don't need to really worry about that. I don't need to really worry about taking as much development away from them as I can. And what I learned in previous run, a previous run, is that as soon as you declare independence, your force limit goes up to, I believe, 7, because your development. So what's really interesting is that increasing production of gold is going to just make our income skyrocket, but it's also going to make our inflation skyrocket. This is so much inflation. I mean, we are gaining enough to actually see progress on it every single month. So that's going to be a big drain on admin power, I think. So that's why economic definitely a must. But do we increase development again? I think we leave it. I think we're making enough income right now. Did that actually affect... I wonder if unrest kind of affects income. Not exactly sure. Royal marriage from Wu. Do we accept? Why not? Let's accept the royal marriage. They also, if you're new to common sense, they kind of nerf legitimacy's effect on unrest. It used to be -3 for having full legitimacy, I think. Now it's just -2 for full unrest, or full legitimacy. Okay, so we have a claim there. Do we want Changsha? That's 16 development, we're never going to be able to convert it. Whereas Luzo, we might be able to convert. Might as well claim it. Oh, look at that. Coach. They fully occupied Utsang and then just took one province. When they could have just taken everything. Yeah, full annexation cost of Utsang is 41%. You're at war with Yarkand and Chagatai because you're allied with Korchin, Karadel, Sarigo, Gir, and Guj. I actually more often see Guj survive for a little bit now since Common Sense came out. And I think that's because just Tibet, for one thing, you have a basic income of 1 ducat a month. Second of all, no, that's the fix to these lakes is coming. But second of all, the force limit is really good. They give you a basic 6 force limit. Yeah, but subject nations only get a +2. So, let me see. So we actually have 3 point... That should be like 4. You see, because that's 3.1 plus 8 plus 0.8 is 3.9 plus 0.3 is 4.2. So why is it just 3? Is there autonomy? There is a little bit of autonomy. Okay. Alright. And June of this year, actually. It's this month. So I got that claim just in time. Alright, so I don't have the truce anymore. But I actually would have to wait till the next month. Okay. So I'm going to lose 3 stability. But all 4 of my allies, Wu, Shu, Min, and Yi, will all join. So it'll be Wu, Shu, Min, and Yi. And we're all going to be at war with Ming and the rest of their vassals. Now, all their vassals are rebellious. So I'm going to get 2 cavalry and 1 infantry. And it looks like I'm going way over the force limit right now. But once I declare war... Now look. 7. See? Oh, that's bad. That is not good at all. Alright. Ming's troops don't fight nearly as crappy as they used to. I'm actually gonna go and see if I can just hide in their territory. Ooh. Alright, what are you doing, Ming? Ming. Shenwian. Alright, go. Go there. Get away from me. Ming also had a few troops over here. Oh yeah, that's right, because I didn't release Dali. So. And they've got the bureaucrats of power, of course. I feel like the volume is a bit too high, so I'm going to turn it down. You may have noticed I muted the music. That's because I may or may not decide to add in my own music, and either way, the in-game music is kind of intrusive sometimes. So Wu definitely should be able to help me a lot. Alright, I want to put this infantry guy over here on the siege. Good, Wu's helping. Got that cavalry, and about to get this one. And I will take slightly more attrition, so my manpower is going to take some hits, but I would much rather be a little bit safer with my entire army here. Oh jeez, oh, that's not good. 2nd of November, 29th of October, can I get out? 30th of October, 4th of November. No, this is not fair. This is not cool. Oh, I can't make it out of here. They would be attacking in the jungle, but, here we go. They're locked. 29th of October. Let's do it. Tighten the belt. Okay. Is there a military advisor we could get? Oh, discipline. Discipline would be amazing. You know what? I sort of feel like we have to try and win this battle. I feel like that. At least we have to try and kill enough of their troops that they can't recover very easily. Look at that. Are we gonna win? Oh my gosh. We just won. I can't believe we just won that battle. That was amazing. I am so happy about that. And look at that. We're still gaining money. It was that discipline. You know what? If we had not had that discipline, we would have lost. Plain and simple. 7.8. Get out of here. Holy crap. Get out of Chao. Alright, so we, okay, let's just go all the way over to Liaoning. Hopefully the month will turn and we'll get some good reinforcements, good, valuable reinforcements. Good stuff. Alright. Looks like they got good, valuable reinforcements as well. Okay, good. Alright, so Shu is helping me out. Their attack. Oh, is that a stack wipe? That was. Thank goodness, man. It's amazing. Are they going to take... No, they're not going to take that. But I did win the siege of Liaoning back. Good. I really like this kind of gameplay right here. This beginning independence war I think is so cool because it's like just the thing is in order to get to Ming, they all have to march through Ming's vassals, and because they do get called into the wars, the AI thinks, oh, this vassal is a part of the war, so normally the vassal wouldn't actually try to help Ming, but because... Oh, look at that, we're gonna win this. But because they're marching through their territory, because my friends are marching through their territory, that stability cost guy was valuable after all. Because they're marching through their territory, the vassals get involved, and that's really crazy and awesome. So you get like this huge warring states kind of gameplay, You got a bunch of very small countries just going to war with each other, and it's just really cool. I just love it. Sometimes it can get pretty crazy. It's beginning independence war. I played a game as Wu, conquered all of China, all the Chinese region. I actually conquered Roma as Wu and made a Confucian Pope. That was fun too. And I think it's going to be easier to convert Roma now that missionary strength penalty from development is not nearly as bad as what it used to be based on base tax. Because what it used to be is 0.5 penalty for missionary strength per base tax, and now what it's at is 0.1 per development. So this Lim Chow could be like 3 base tax. If it's 3 base tax right now, it could be 3 base tax. That would have been minus 1.5 missionary strength. Now it's minus 0.8. So it's very good. I remember, I think this used to be 3 base tax as well, and so that actually would be, minus 1.5. This is 1.1, but it would be 0.8 because it started at 8 development, I think. Or no, I think it started at 9 development. So, but still, Roma would be 12 base tax, and it would be just tons and tons of power in order to... You would need so much missionary strength in order to convert Roma. You had to build a cathedral. That was a must. Had to get religious ideas. That was a must too. An inquisitor was also recommended. It was so crazy how much you actually had to do to convert Roma. But now, I think in common sense, it's actually going to be easier. So who knows, maybe we'll make an animist pope. Because they did actually add decisions for pagan religions to improve their missionary strength, which is really cool. So, like as soon as you get a non-animist province, there's a decision you can take called ritual education, and it requires admin tech 8, but once you get it, I think you need admin tech 8, stability of 2, and a theologian, and you can increase your missionary strength by 2. Which is so cool. I just really like it. Which makes me sort of wonder how fun it is to play Mutapa. Now, they still have generic ideas, but Mutapa is down here. There's Mutapa, there's like the shamanist countries, Yeren. I always wonder if they would be interesting to play as well. Alright guys, but I think we're winning this war. I think things are going well so far. Ming would not yet accept a white peace, but they're getting close. But I'm going to take a break here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.